We're joined on live on the phone with Sarah Lenore. Sarah, how are you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Perfect. So you were just recently in LA. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I kind of went to LA for a work trip to do some writing and reporting out there and kind of dive into the more pop country, but pop-ish market. And it was really cool, a lot of fun. I had some different opportunities and some new ventures and, cool things going on from that experience. So that was, that was really cool for me. I really know Nashville and I know the country pop side, and I never did the pop country side. So I thought going to LA would kind of expand my mind some more, learn a lot, and meet new people and people on the other side of the business. So it was really good. It was a really good help for me. All in all, a really good trip.
How long were you out there for?
Just under a week. Very busy week.
And of your time there, what experiences would you say really that you bring back with you? I guess I should say. What do you really take back with you back to Florida?
I think how different, like, the industry works in different cities. Like, Nashville, like I said, I know how Nashville works. And I guess, I assumed that's how everyone in the, market works. But it's completely false. I mean, the way people in Miami work in the music industry is extremely different. And then going to LA is like an entire another world. There's so much, that I didn't know and didn't see before. So it's really good to see all those major cities and to get all that information you can. And actually, I'm trying to plan a New York trip next because I hear that's also extremely, different, and it's something I should get to know. So I really learned a lot about how different people work and what one person likes, the other person hates. In Nashville, they tell me, I'm very pop. I'm very, very pop. Try to be more country. And I go to LA, they tell me, oh my God, you're so country. You're way too country. You have to be more pop. So everyone's so different. It's so, so different. So I learned a lot.
And I guess we should ask you, what are you doing next, or what's the next step for you besides New York? And do you have any more music ready to come out that we could expect either very shortly or in the coming months?
Yes, and yes. I have some things going on that, until they're kind of written in stone, I don't want to jinx anything or say anything too much yet. But what I can say is I am starting to kind of get my feet wet into the college touring, the college market, which is brand new for me. It's kind of how the Dave Matthews Band started and got famous. They did all the college touring. It's a really cool way of, for publicity, for indie artists, and selling your merch, and getting, Facebook and Twitter people, and, a good social network thing, because they're all around my age anyways. So I've started to book some gigs around the country at like some major colleges. So that's going to be, a cool thing for me. I haven't started yet. I started in a few weeks, but I'm kind of excited about that. Also, I have, I recently received an amazing guest that I haven't posted yet on Facebook because I wanted to keep it a surprise until I had the perfect picture, but I can talk about it. I received a handmade pink electric guitar with my name engraved in it, and like with flowers and butterflies, and totally, girly and pink, like the most amazing electric guitar ever, made by Burley Guitars. And it's kind of my new promo piece that I'm going to do some pictures with and some little music videos, and It's just really exciting to have your own guitar, like with your name, your signature engraved on it. So it was really exciting to get that in the in the mail last week. But I have to take some really good pictures of it before I post it. So that's kind of what I'm up to right now.
Well, congratulations on that. That's actually really, really awesome to hear that. Now, when you start this college tour, do you know what colleges you'll be attending first?
All I know is I'll be in Indianapolis, October 21st, I believe. And I'm still kind of figuring everything else out right now. I have some convention audition dates that you have to do in order to play in the college market. So I'm getting all that worked out. But it looks really cool, and there's some other opportunities, but nothing's for sure yet. So I don't want to say anything that's not for sure. But it's kind of like an entire other industry that I never really knew about. I mean, it's competitive, and everyone knows everyone in the market, and it's kind of, really fun. It's very singer-songwriter, it's very neat, very, very neat. So I would love to, and it's quick and it's easy. You just kind of fly out the same day, you perform, you have a blast, you sell anything you want to sell, you stay on campus, and then you fly back home. I mean, it's like the perfect gig for an indie artist. So I really recommend anybody, who's looking for gigs to do that. It's pretty cool. I haven't started yet, but it seems pretty cool so far.
Now, would you ever consider coming up to Canada and touring around Canadian universities?
Of course, definitely. Definitely. I'll make sure that I run into you when I come.
There you go. Well, you should definitely look into the Canadian music scene, too. I think it'd be pretty cool as well, considering we're big fans of you up here, so it'd be pretty sweet to see you up here.
Yeah. You can do like an in-studio appearance.
There you go. All right, well, I guess I got to ask you before we let you go, because we are tight on time tonight, unfortunately, just to the nature of the show and the fact that I have family from Vancouver visiting, and I'd like to see them before they leave tonight. So I guess I got to ask you before I let you go, and that is, of the experience, and I guess, now you're going to get into this indie music thing, where do you sort of see yourself headed, once you start this indie thing, where you're touring colleges?
Where do I see myself headed?
Yeah.
Like in the future?
Yeah.
Soon in the future is your question? Well, I'm starting to get a lot more busier with the gigs, so that's very exciting. So if I could be touring, that would be great. And as I mentioned earlier, I kind of have some side things going on, and I'm really hoping that one of them happens. So as soon as that happens, or something cool and exciting comes, I will definitely let you know. But for now, I'm just kind of gigging around, and I'm gonna do a new little music video shortly. So gotta keep busy because the holidays are coming, and every musician and label and publisher kind of uses the holidays as like an excuse to exit the industry until the middle of January. So it's very important the next month and a half that I get stuff done before that happens. Every year is always so hard.
Have you done, or would you ever do, like, Christmas music, that kind of thing? Have you done Christmas songs?
Would I ever do what?
Like Christmas music, like Christmas songs. Have you ever done that?
Oh, you know what? That's crazy you asked me. Yesterday, I called my producer and I told him, oh my God, we have to do a Christmas song. I have to write it. I want to write it, like an original Christmas song. But it was just yesterday morning that I called and asked. So definitely, we're going to, for sure. I've never done, I lied. I did a Christmas song like when I was 16 or something. But it's been a while. I definitely want to this time. Yeah, for sure.
Perfect. And I guess one last question. I know I already asked you, but there's one last question I do want to ask, and that is, how did you get involved, or how did you hear about, sort of touring on different university campuses? How did that opportunity come about?
For the college thing?
Yep.
I get contacted through Facebook from an agency, and I get a lot of, like, everyone contacts me and says, I'm a producer, or I'm a songwriter, or I can make you a star. And you kind of have to fish through the goods and the bads and, see the red flags and kind of pick and choose carefully. So I read it, the email, and, I didn't think anything. I don't know anything about the college market. And then, like, a week later, it hit me. And I said, why did I not respond to that? Why am I being, like, lazy? So I responded, and, it's an amazing college touring agency with great opportunities and amazing people to work with, and the real deal. And, it kind of taught me to read my Facebook messages more carefully. So that's how I figured it out.
Perfect. Well, is there anything else you want to add before we let you go?
I will for sure this week send you a new song to play because I promised that last time. So I will definitely do that. That's all I have to add.
Fantastic. Well, we're looking forward to hearing it.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I love it. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome, and thanks for coming on. And that is Sarah Lenore